Ladies and gents, I would like to bring you to the show of the Guinness Book of World Records, where today we are going to watch a contest unfold in front of your eyes for everyone. We have now broken a new record for the person to be kicked out of the U.S. military, the fastest out of anyone else. That is Petty Officer Tundra. Give it up for her. Give it up for her, ladies and gents. The whole military. Ahead of the Air Force, the Marine Corps, and the Army, which we know they're pretty rowdy. Give it up for the one sailor, not even drunk during this. And she did curse like a sailor, so we'll give her credit for that. What is up, guys? You're tuning in to Nikki MGTV for another video. As always, you can hit me up on Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter, or down in the comments below if you have questions. But always make sure you lurkers out there are hitting subscribe and notification bell to see more videos here on Nikki MGTV. I also do have a gaming channel. I stream there almost every single freaking day, dude. Just go over there, check it out. We're up to 153, 54 subs. Let's get to 200 by the end of the month. That's my goal. So anyway, jumping into this. This is blowing up. Everyone brought it to my attention. Everyone's sharing this. The girl that has been known to, in public, in uniform, say some pretty racy remarks against our Commander-in-Chief, President Donald Trump. Now, looking at this, we're not going to go into the political aspect of if I support or don't support the president. Just so you know, we're following the rules here. But this girl did not follow the rules. So, if you guys want to watch the video, here it is.
Shame on you. You should be ashamed. You should be ashamed. You're back here. Hey, learn how to act in a uniform. He's back in You're commanding officer.
Yeah, wowzer. That's what I thought. It is cringy at best, but she is a second class that looks to be a aviation bosun mate out of Ventura County area, which is where the CB base is at, over at Port Hueneme. I don't know what she even does there. But to go on with this, she was about 15 miles from her base where this event took place. There was a protest of some kind. Doesn't give any context other than these were people that were pro-President Trump. Looking at the situation, I can tell you there's a lot of wrong going on in one single video that lasts a single minute. So breaking this down as we always do in every video where we look at how you can learn, I would say Darwin Award, but literally she didn't die in this. So, but just pure stupidity. This is what we're going to go into. Looking at this, there is nothing that has caused her to be irate. She's pulled over in her VW GTI, it looks like, with probably a 26% interest loan. She already went wrong there. So we're going to count that as the first wrongdoing. Okay, second off, she ran out there. That's probably the most she's ran the entire year because we've had 2 PRTs canceled so far. You know, you got to work out somehow. And obviously running around the rallies is the only way that you're going to get through this place. But anyway, going through this, again, we're not even at the Trump supporting part or disapproval part of this. We are looking just at everything else. But now, looking at the next order of business, she has her mask off in a public space of a gathering where she has been ordered not to do that, and she stopped, which was not essential. Obviously, you guys have heard a lot of the military has been on a stop movement order pretty much as far as leaving their houses, besides anything to essential, which could include like groceries and gas and things like that going to and from work. So we are only on the third thing. Now the fourth thing is she has laid hands on several members during this video, which obviously could be seen as a form of assault, possibly. Some people could press charges against her because she did become kind of violent and harassing these people. And the final big bang here that she has done is she has definitely gone against our Commander-in-Chief, that is President Donald Trump. Obviously, there are people in the military that do have their own opinions and what they can and cannot say. And as many of you know, we cannot voice that, especially in uniform. Now, can you voice your freedom of speech in the military? Yes, you can. If she was out there in civilian clothes, not telling people she was a sailor, not in uniform, she could obviously go out there and be against these people. If you guys ever want to check that out, there is a social media handbook I will link down below that you can check out. Here, political activity. It says active duty sailors may generally express their personal views about public issues or political candidates using social media, just like they can write a letter to a newspaper editor. If the social media site or content identifies a sailor as on active duty, or if they are reasonably identifiable as an active duty sailor, obviously, if she's wearing civilian clothes, that's not reasonable, but okay. Then it says, then the content needs to clearly and prominently state that the views expressed and those of the individual only and not those of the Department of Defense. However, active duty service members may not engage in any partisan political activities such as posting, making direct links to political activity, partisan political candidate, campaign group, or cause. So she made it evident where she laid her ideals and views for this. Now, what I want to say here is she can be subject to additional restrictions based on the Joint Ethics Regulation, the UCMJ, and the rules about the use of government resources and government communication systems, which also include email and the internet. Now, I wanted to actually break down and see lawyer a couple things just from different Uniform Code of Military Justice articles she may be looking at. This is me just being somebody that likes to maybe look at these and see what they apply to. So what she could have here is Article 89, disrespect toward a superior commissioned officer. Obviously, the president does follow the rank as the president of the United States, and he is our commander-in-chief. So, yes, and we salute him. So, yes. Next is failure to obey order or regulation, Article 92. So, this is multiple, two accounts of this, maybe. First, for the mask and her doing that, being in a public space. Second off, not following the social media regulations that are laid out for her here. And I'm going to look at this. It says assault here. And it shows 134 for the article here. That is a possibility, but I don't know how that's going to turn out because this could lead in prosecution from the civilian side from people pressing charges against her, but it could also lead to other charges with the Uniform Code of Military Justice and even go up to court-martial. There's a lot of things that could turn out from this legally. I will stay in touch on this story with that. I'm definitely looking forward to see what happens here because she could be made an example. If you guys do not know, there are a lot of things on social media where individuals that create this much disturbance to good order and discipline can be punished. I do want to know, what are your guys' thoughts about this? What should be done as far as punishment? Should this be handled at the non-judicial punishment, meaning taking away pay for 2 months, being on restriction for 45 days, also having to do extra duty and all these other things. So I look forward to seeing what the punishment is going to be. I mean, they could also take this up to court-martial. I'm not sure what the grounds of legality of that are. But also, you guys don't think about this, but she could get an administrative separation, meaning that she would no longer be allowed to be in the military and lose pretty much all of her benefits, even though she is a second-class petty officer. I do want to say that obviously she does have that VW GTI with the 26% interest, which would mean she would be without a job and no income, and so she'd probably have to sell that and probably figure out some other stuff. But it's going to be a rough patch for her as far as this goes, and I want to know what you guys think. But as always, if you guys do have questions, you can always hit me up on Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter, or down in the comments below. Make sure you follow that gaming channel. Link will be down in the description down below. And also, I love you guys. I'll see you next time.